Welcome back to the James Rule Crypto Show. My name is James Rule XRP. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto teacher with daily news. Let's go ahead and get into it. This episode today is sponsored by Caleb and Brown. If you were looking for a one-on-one crypto broker that has liquidity, that has transparency, check out Caleb and Brown. I just joined them about a month ago. They're one of my sponsors. There's an affiliate link below. Tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. All right, now, today, if you don't know, well, yesterday's video, I showed that the SEC sued Binance on Monday. Well, today it came out that the SEC has sued Coinbase, and they're bragging and they're saying that they have unregistered securities. You know what gets me? There's no proof that any of these digital assets out there are unregistered securities because the SEC cannot clarify this for us, Gary. So anyway, on this today, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, tweeted this out. If it wasn't clear already, or if it wasn't already clear, it should be by now. Gary Gensler's laughable pro-innovation stance, as he said today on CNBC, I'm not going to show you that video because I don't want to see him, and I know you don't want to either, is exactly the opposite. What this also tells me is that the SEC is throwing lawsuits at the wall and hoping they distract from the agency's FTX debacle. It's embarrassing to watch an unelected bureaucrat flail like this to mask the fact that he and his agency do not have the power that he desperately craves. No one is fooled. Stu Alderati, general counsel for Ripple, retweeted it and said this. The allegations in these suits are just that, unproved. The SEC, despite what Chair Gensler pretends, does not have a magic regulatory wand that it can just wave and say tokens are securities. Look forward to how the courts and Congress will take this. Exactly. The SEC cannot make the rules. It's going to be up to the courts and Congress to make the declaration of how digital assets and cryptocurrencies are classified as currencies, as securities, as whatever. And if you hear my stomach growling, I apologize. I'm now on the keto diet, and I have eliminated sugar, bread, rice, and all the goodies out there because I need to lose a little weight. And if you hear my stomach growl, I apologize. Now, Coinbase, they got sued today. Well, back in 2021, they were granted by the SEC to go public with their coin stock. The coin stock is down 12%. The SEC sues a company. The stocks go down. Cryptocurrency goes down. I'm not even going to show you the prices of crypto. I think XRP is actually up to date because the SEC did not list XRP on the Binance lawsuit or the Coinbase lawsuit. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, tweeted this out today. Have a listen. Regarding the SEC complaint against them today, they are proud to represent the industry in court to finally get some clarity around crypto rules. Remember, number one, the SEC reviewed their business and allowed them to become a public company in 2021. Hello. Number two, there is no path to come in and register. We tried repeatedly, so we don't list securities. We reject the vast majority of assets we review. Number three, the SEC and CFTC have made conflicting statements and don't even agree on what is a security and what is a commodity. Number four, this is why the U.S. Congress is introducing new legislation to fix the situation, and the rest of the world is moving to put clear rules in place to support the technology. Instead of publishing a clear rule book, the SEC has taken a regulation by enforcement approach that is harming America. So if we need to avail ourselves of the courts to get clarity, so be it. Way to go, Brian. Way to go, Coinbase. By the way, in case it's not obvious, the Coinbase suit is very different from others out there. The complaint filed against us is exclusively focused on what is or not a security, and we are confident in our facts and the law. We'll get the job done. In the meantime, let's all keep moving forward and building as an industry. America will get this right in the end. Check out this little video clip here. I'm not going to play the sound because I'll probably get copyrighted. So anyway, by the numbers, the number of times we mentioned staking in our S1 report, 75. Times we met with the SEC in 2022, 30. Percentage of assets we reject because they don't pass legal, 90. The year the test was written that the SEC used to determine, 1946. Tech jobs at risk of being offshore, 1 million. Countries currently establishing rules for crypto, 33. Comprehensive rules that the SEC has established for crypto in America, 0. Update the system. Coinbase. Exactly. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. Let's keep going. Let's dig a little further. Adam Cochran, at Adam Cochran on Twitter. Reminder, when the U.S. government seized crypto assets, they used Coinbase. According to the SEC, the U.S. government is using illegal unregistered securities exchange. Go figure that shit out. Here's a good one. I don't know who Tong V. Lee is. She's partner and head of regulatory policy at Bain Cap Crypto. She's ex-WorldCoin, SEC government enforcement, legal affairs at Wilmer Hill Backyard. Listen to this and soak this up. You need to hear this. Let's be clear. The SEC complaint doesn't mention this, but there is currently no way for a platform like Coinbase to register as a securities exchange, broker, or clearing agent. That's why they've been begging the SEC for years to give them a path to compliance. And the SEC has done nothing. Instead of working constructively with U.S. market participants to come up with a working model, and knowing that Congress is actively considering legislation to do the same, the SEC just goes out and sues. No allegations of fraud, just accusing Coinbase of failing to do the impossible. This is why regulation by enforcement hurts investors and creates chaos and confusion in the markets, the opposite of the SEC's mandate. What's more, the SEC approved Coinbase to sell its shares to public, meaning not just crypto investors, but Coinbase shareholders will be hurt. It's hypocrisy. It's ridiculous. Here's an article from Blockworks today. I'm not even going to go through it. And I don't even like looking at this picture of Gary, the criminal Gensler, on my YouTube channel. I apologize for you having to see him. But it says that SEC Chair Gensler said that there's been clarity for years in crypto regulation. And Gensler, get this, says that the U.S. dollar is the only digital currency we need. And you know why he says that? Is because he's being paid off by the Goldman Sachs. He's being paid off by the JP Morgans. He's been paid off by all the banks to say this bullshit to the public. And he taught at MIT a few years ago and knows exactly what these thriving companies are. And he's kicking them in the nuts. He's kicking us all in the nuts. It makes no sense. He is not protecting the investor. He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. I tweeted this out earlier. I apologize for my language. I'm just a little irritated because this community has been fighting the SEC for over 2 years now with the XRP Ripple case, and it's hypocrisy. It's ridiculous. I tweeted this out earlier. The SEC seems very desperate at the moment. The Ripple case has to be ending soon. And a lot of people say it's already over. A lot of people say we're just waiting for the judge to get the documents out there to make a final decision. God, I hope it happens. I hope it happens this month. But I forgot to show you something, and I'm really honored that I have the opportunity to do this. I apologize. I have to scroll down my page a little bit to find it. But this morning, there was a major announcement. I'm honored to be a special guest at the upcoming event in Austin, Texas. Special guest, excited to announce that James Rule XRP will be joining us at the first XDC conference in Austin, Texas. You don't want to miss out on this. Join us on XDC Network's events. And underneath here, if we go back to my page, I have a special link if you want to meet me in Austin. The discount code is RULEXRP. It's going to be at the end of August, so you have a couple of months to prepare. August 25th, 26th. Crypto Eddie will be there. Dirk Shepins, Bob Way with Expector. And I know I'm going to miss a lot of people, and I apologize. There's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of developers. They're going to have a hackathon. We're going to have get-togethers. We're going to have dinner together, shots together. Trey, who's leading on XDC, is a super cool guy. Super nice guy. He invited me to attend the event, and I'm honored that I have the opportunity to attend this event. You know, it's all about interoperability and growing together. XRP, XDC, let's grow together. I'll leave links to everything below that I've covered today. You know, this is fun. I do my thing. I'm a crypto educator. I get it out to the public. You know, people love my information and the way I get it out to them. And sometimes I get fired up, and a lot of times I'm happy because I believe in the laws of attraction and I believe in getting positive vibes out to you. And I hope you're catching it on your end. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll be keeping you updated with more videos very soon. This is the James Rule Crypto Show. Hang in there. We're all going to make it. And don't forget, I told you so.